program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Missy, K-Show. Missy, K-Show. Missy, K-Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, you see Missy K. Hey, you see Missy K. Her beauty and passion, talk music, passion, loose lips, red cup, love Joe. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone. Sexy if you say so. It's the Missy K Show.
Show me, girl, Missy K. I know y'all out there grooving, huh? Missy K. Show.
You make your own music video to that theme song?
Yes. I make other type of videos to it too, but you don't know about that. Hey! Welcome, Haley B.
Haley Beezy.
How you doing, Mama Sleetha?
You lost me. Yeah, you lost me. I asked you about a music video.
She has some other stuff.
It's your girl Haley B. Find me somewhere in my brain, long lost in the underworld. I don't know where. It's nasty.
You should already know not to ask me questions.
I asked you music videos.
She played music during her video.
2019.
Don't they all?
Style. Theme song.
Over here we got Lala Young.
Hey, I'm here and wet. Yes.
We're talking about being wet again.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm going home.
I'm gonna leave that one alone right now. And we have our special guest in the building, comedian TC.
Hello.
My girl.
What's going on?
It's about to be on and cracking.
It is about to be
Let
on.
me tell y'all something.
You're going to find out some stuff. Oh, wow. I know. Ready.
Yeah, they ready. They not ready. So Lala Young.
Oh, we in it right now?
We in. What's up?
First of all, I'm sick of the rain.
Oh, first of all, Lady D's
I second that.
is not here. We love you.
We love you.
Oh,
See you
love
later.
Driving it is horrible. You guys be careful, please.
Yes.
It's insane. I felt my car getting ready to hydroplane, and I was like, oh, come on, not today.
Yeah.
So I got off of it, and I was going like 20 miles.
Jesus, take the
so.
wheel.
Yeah, it's insane.
He really
Yeah, definitely be careful. And yes, our Saints won. Yes.
Yes.
We'll
Yes,
be
it
paying
is.
the Rams
Yes,
next
they are.
week, and I'm taking bets.
Yes,
That's
they
gonna
are.
be a
I'm
good
taking
one.
bets.
I
Let's
got
go.
Super Bowl squares.
No, you got
Yeah.
some? I need
Hell
some.
yeah, I got Super Bowl
No
squares.
high those, no.
What you know about?
Let's go.
Don't you know no good?
Patriots are going to Tom's
taking
not
half
going to
of
lose.
all money.
You taking half.
Half? You didn't
No,
put in on this
what?
thing?
I could predict a couple things.
Okay,
I bought
well,
4 squares, a $10 square. That means you need $20. What
20,
you
let's
trying
go.
to do?
No, I'm taking
Exactly.
half.
Right.
Taking half of the zero that she put in.
Exactly.
Anyways, okay, so if you paid attention on Facebook, there is like a link that says on Pornhub, if you're searching anything that has to do with R. Kelly, it is illegal.
Really?
Now, my thing is, when I go on Pornhub and I go into the little search thing, it's already there.
Okay.
So it's like,
So
I
you
think
searching
it's...
R. Kelly?
Yeah.
No. Listen to me.
No, she said she's a regular on Pornhub. That's what she said.
You
That's
caught
what
that
she
too?
said.
All
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying
Okay,
is,
I just thought it was
when I
me.
go there prior
When
to
you
me
go.
going, it
Right.
was never there.
Okay.
Last couple of weeks, it just automatically appears. And then I see this ad on Facebook. My thing is, I think they want you to search. Honestly, because there's little other categories, not that I've looked at them, where they're doing all kind of stuff on there. So
if you want to see somebody get peed, see a little girl get peed on, search R. Kelly.
or
So,
just pee.
What I'm taking from this right now is I wasn't supposed to come to work at all today.
golden. I think it used to be. It was called golden showers. It's not called peed on. It's golden showers.
Has anybody ever peed on you?
Damn.
And I didn't fight them. And I didn't drag them. I didn't. You didn't.
Hey. Yeah.
Choose your weapon. Finish him. Stop playing with me.
Right.
You can
you don't want to get peed on.
Right.
When you have kids, that's going to happen. That's what we're talking about. When you have kids, when you change the diaper,
Oh yeah, you gonna get
boy,
guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, kids.
Boo boo too.
There you go.
Boo-boo.
Yeah,
You had to clean that up real fast.
Like I miss
Projection. Yes.
Like I missed a certain part of this pregnancy. I get peed on.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't say that this was part of
It's an anything
We had
goes
to
show.
clean
That's
that
what I
up.
heard.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
to
the
clean that up.
diarrhea.
Yes.
So there's a technique. You got to slide a diaper under.
under the old diaper, right? And it's like the old diaper out.
Right.
Like that. You feel me?
Right.
A little technique.
Hey,
I've learned on Pornhub there's old people that like that too. I'm just saying.
she's a regular.
Yes, girl.
This is the second. I mean, like bookmarked on every browsing tab.
You
feel
know what's going on up
an app on her phone type thing. You know
I
what
feel like
I mean?
Lala's so nasty. She should start her own dang Pornhub. Yeah.
Wait, she say I'm so nasty.
No, so dang nasty.
Oh,
is what she
dang
said.
nasty.
It'll be like
Yes.
Lala, like LXLX Lala, and then she gonna have her little accessories that she sells, all her like perfumes and body oil.
Look at you, baby. There you go. There you go.
I was
Go ahead, There you go. Yeah, I've thought about
Idea
it.
by
Yes.
Haley B cuts 30%.
Right, 30%. She want all, don't she?
25.
We're gonna keep going. Okay, so Travis Scott will be doing the Super Bowl halftime.
Yes.
He's already signed a dotted line, but before he even signed, he wanted the NFL to pay $500,000 to one of his charities, which is called the Dream Corps.
Dream Corps.
Dream Corps. Okay. And their mission is the Dream Corps work to close prison doors and open doors of opportunity. So that's probably like on another line of prison reform and stuff like that. So that's actually pretty good because he wouldn't have done it until that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it is really good. But we still have a lot of, actors, athletes, stars, and stuff like that, musicians that are against it and don't want him to do it because of what they're not standing for.
Right.
It's different if Travis did it and he came out of it with nothing. Like, you're just performing for the clout.
Right.
And he's not, but he's performing to get something out of it.
Right.
I do this for you, you do this for me. It's
right.
like, it's a favor for a favor. At least this way, I'm helping people with better futures and giving people better chances to live their life.
Right.
So,
I think initially that wasn't the case. He's just recently signed and said that this is what you had to do in order for me to perform.
Right.
But you have to when you start thinking about morals,
right?
It's a good thing that he actually, even if he didn't think of it on his own, that they stepped back and said, okay, how can we make this negative into a positive?
Right.
And that's exactly what they did.
Which is good.
So I say kudos.
Yeah.
I think
with it.
Super Bowl too. That's a big show.
Absolutely.
Unlike other performers who just turned it down.
Oh yeah, they turned it down completely. But their whole thing of what they stand for, they stand for it. So
and I respect
they don't want you just to do the $500,000 and just pay for a charity because they have enough money to do that. But if you still feel like there's no justice being dealt
do
for,
it unless he asks.
right. But you have people who stand for and say no. There needs to be a full change when it comes to African Americans. So, and I understand that very well. So.
But, I got to tell you this. It's a separation in the sports. NFL, that's old white money.
Yes.
Do you know the NBA, the NBA doesn't have that type of racism at all in it. True. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
There is the NBA, the guy, I forget his name, the guy over the NBA, he is so for his players and everything they stand for.
Right.
And it's a complete culture shock. You got the NFL, which is predominantly black players.
Right.
But owned by old white money.
Right.
Versus the NBA, predominantly black players, but they're very well respected.
Right.
So it's a weird situation, but
Hey, we'll see as we get older and you get older and see how it transitions. So maybe those old cats that are dying off, there's some new ones can get in there with a different mentality.
I mean, you see Diddy on the team, so.
What I liked was when I found out Kaepernick, Nike was supporting Kaepernick the whole time secretly.
Yes.
Like no one knew. You know, everyone was like, oh, he can't get a job. No one wants him. And Nike was holding him down the whole time.
Oh, yeah, he's always, we talked about that a couple of months ago.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes. But they're still, associated with Kaepernick and the NFL.
Yeah.
So bottom line, Nike, I think overall is about the bottom line money. So, but how they did it, but you don't even hear about it anymore.
But they didn't even advertise it either,
no,
though.
they waited.
Yeah.
But it was cool how they did it. But hey, we'll see as they come along. Saints for the Super Bowl. Let's keep going. Okay, so
but then you got
who do you have for the Super Bowl?
This is the thing. I'm not a hater, and Tom Brady is the best quarterback. I mean, Drew Brees broke records this year.
Yes,
but Tom Brady is the number one quarterback in the NFL.
Okay.
Who Brees had a great year, but who's Brady?
Yeah,
right.
I give you that, but I'm still a Saints fan. It's always gonna be Brady. You know what I'm saying? Haley, who do you have for the Super Bowl? Choose wisely. Choose wisely.
She said pass.
No, so Lala, we're Saints fans.
Definitely.
But seriously, do you guys think that the Saints are going to beat L.A. the Rams?
Yes, they did it already.
I think they can beat the Rams. I don't know if they can beat the Patriots. Right. I actually see.
I agree.
Yeah, the Rams,
I agree.
No problem. Especially. Where are they going? Where's that game at? Is it in New Orleans?
Which one?
Yes, I think it is.
They're going to get slaughtered.
Yes.
You can't go. That's the most aggressive stadium ever.
Right.
Yeah.
And Lady D's and everybody else like, the Rams are going to beat the Saints.
No, they won't.
I was like, I'm sorry.
No.
Weren't the Saints the ones that killed their winning streak?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Were y'all at the,
I think they
that
forgot.
game?
I think that we were there together. We watched it together.
Yeah.
Y'all about to have everybody going to war and got comments.
Let's go.
The comments are going to go crazy today.
The truth.
Poetess, where are the headphones? Let's get a bunch of calls.
We need them, right.
Y'all getting pressed for real.
Who cares? Bring it on.
Let's go.
Oh my
You have a Super
God.
Bowl party at y'all's? Well, what we doing? What we doing?
No, actually, somebody else we know is having the party. I'll hit y'all up with that later.
Okay. We will be there. Yes. And continuing on, we are still, well, not we, I'm in Orange County. The LAUSD, the teachers are still on strike. This is their third day.
I'm affected.
You're affected? How so?
My daughter is, goes to school in LAUSD. And so, but, my daughter's trying to play it. Like, I sent her to school today because I'm like, look, just go make sure nothing's really happening,
Right.
And for the most part, it's just an attendance issue. Now, even though they're saying it's not going to affect, graduation, I have to make her realize, I'm like, you still need those days. So when you're really sick, you know what I mean? Like, you'll have those days, you know? So it's not 10, 11 days in a 4-month period. Now you're going to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Don't make them think. Don't let them make you think that, because that's not it at all.
Right.
The only thing with them going to school, it's about the money.
The money get
as
paid.
long as the kids are in school, they're still getting paid.
Right.
And the only thing our kids are doing. Well, my kids are no longer in LA Unified anymore as well. But as long as the kids are there, all they're doing is watching movies.
Oh, that's all they're doing.
Substitutions, giving them stuff to do to keep them occupied.
Right.
And the work doesn't get graded.
So that's why I had her go.
Now, it does affect her perfect attendance, and I was one of those parents. I was a perfect attendance parent, so I feel you.
But I got smart.
If that's your case.
Listen, I got smart because my mom, I was like, Mom, okay, so we just let her go to school for like 2 hours and then took her out.
Okay.
So, because they just did the roll call at the very beginning, then boom, we out.
Right. There you go. Yeah. How old is your daughter?
She's 13 going on 39.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She got a lot of
She's
those
a freshman.
Well, she'll
No,
be
she's not a freshman.
Eighth grade. Yeah.
No, because then she would have to go to all 6 classes.
Yep.
I caught that real quick.
In junior high.
Well, she has 6 classes in junior high now.
You do,
Yeah.
But different. She's in middle school?
Yeah, she's in 8th
that's
grade
right.
going
You
to
did say
high
that.
school.
Yeah, that's right.
You still get 6 classes in middle school? I remember very clearly.
Oh, homeroom. She went to homeroom. Gotcha.
You know,
I
the
remember
crazy
it was a little too clear.
Yeah, special time. Yeah, the one
what
little
were you
thing that
saying?
I wanted to say is they, one of the gentlemen that was doing a report on it said while the teachers are not in school or the students, they have lost probably over $50 billion But it's like, if you're losing that much money, how come you can't use that money to give the stuff that the kids need in these schools?
Yeah, true.
It's like they are in battle with the charter schools, stating that every child that comes out of a public school that goes into a charter school, you're taking away their funding and the stuff that they need to properly educate the students. And it's like, can the parents say anything? How do you not know if your child has the right utensils to be a good student? It's like, why is it? This is their strike after 30 years.
Well,
after 30 years.
Let me go ahead.
Since you were still
from a kid straight out of LAUSD. So, like, in LAUSD, you go to school, you ask your teacher for this. Hey, can I have this? You sure can, but there's only limited supplies because kids are stealing them, kids are losing them, kids are breaking them, and they just cannot keep getting the money to fund it up. Like they said, they're requesting more money, right? They don't have all that money to keep replacing the stuff that the kids are stealing. Kids are breaking books, stealing books, breaking Chromebooks, equipment, all of that stuff. And then, like, a lot of the kids are still ditching school, so I'm still taking out all the money for the teachers. Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a ditcher. I'm like, I did all of my work. I did what you barely taught me.
I almost hit you for you.
So I'm out of here.
Right.
What am I still here for? You're not teaching me nothing. Right. Almost all of the teachers are not very good teachers. They just there for the pay. I'm not learning anything. Everything that I'm learning, that I learned my 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year, I learned my 6th, 7th, and 8th grade year. They just reteaching it. And then when they changed up the whole course with Common Core for science and math, they didn't even provide us with tutors to help us because the tutors didn't even know nothing. I remember you teaching us something that you don't know how to teach, and you're giving us tutors who don't know what they know how to teach. Right. It's all just a cycle of all of us are basically just failing. And now you want to sit here and protest for money for more equipment, but you need to protest for money to learn how to do what you're trying to teach us. Right. You don't know nothing.
But no one is, that's the thing, no one is saying it. It's a cycle. So if you're not saying this, that means the kids that's coming in after you are having to experience the same thing.
And that's why most of us are still failing, because we don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do the homework. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, I get mad as hell when my daughter comes with some homework. I'm like, what the hell are you doing in the after-school program? No, you know what I hate. They are paid. They're not paid to watch you. They're paid to do the goddamn homework.
I'm like, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. And then you start showing them how to do it. They be like, that's not how they teach us. That's wrong.
I'm like, and the new math?
Oh, no.
What was wrong with the old one?
No, I take them back to the old. I'm like, look, I don't know how they explain this. This is how we going to do it. Right to left. That's what we doing. I'm sorry.
Carry it up to the top. Add that.
They told us they said they created this. You could be better than the people before you, and that you have a higher education when you graduate, so you'll be ready to go to college. Our teachers don't care in college. I tell you that too. My professor's still teaching me algebra.
Yet they give them laptops and tablets to do their work on, which they don't really, because they can skip to the next module and all that kind of stuff, instead of just giving them the books and you teach it from the books like you used to do. Anyway.
Yeah, we'll keep on going with that. We'll continue this next week. This is so
I'm good. I'm off my soapbox.
Take us into our break. Okay. And when we come back, we're going to talk about your question of the day.
Okay. This is your girl Lala with Missy K Loose Lip Show. And you can find me on Missy K on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And up next, we will be talking about my question of the day.
We'll be right back.
The worldwide famous DJ Gilly.
La da 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 da. La da da da, yeah, yeah. Look how we're spending our lives. You scream at me, then say goodbye. Yeah. Is this the last time? I don't know. That you say goodbye for sure. But am I blind? Am I out of my mind? I don't know. Somehow I see the stars still in your
we are back
What's that question?
with not Miss D's, Miss Lady D's. No, we're back with Lala Young.
Lala, you know.
And we're going to talk about her question the other day. Do you remember what it is?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Is it Pornhub?
No.
Got you.
Let me tell
Does
you.
it have anything to do with sex?
No.
Let me tell you.
It could be.
Let me tell you what the search when you go on. I'm just playing. If giving an ultimatum in regards of marriage, is that a deal breaker?
Yes.
If you don't marry me in 2 years, then I'm leaving.
Yes.
I agree. I say yes.
If you don't delete your Facebook, we're not going to go together no more.
Yes.
TC.
So I get married in 3 months.
Okay.
Congratulations.
But was it an
Thank
ultimatum?
No. But I knew she wouldn't last long without the proposal, because like she's a champ. She hung, it wasn't easy, because, I got a big appetite. So to,
that's right.
to stop everything,
Okay.
I did it. She hung in there and was patient, and she deserved it. Coming from this side, so I'm the alpha in all of my relationships, so I could speak, and I know how men feel. It's like right away, you feel this. I don't know, like when you've put a woman through something, and she sticks by you and loves and can continue to love you, it's worth it. It's worth it, and that's when the timeline comes. Like, okay, I know I put you through some stuff. So
How long did you put her through it?
We look quick.
We like,
well, I'm so real. So listen, I'm very real. So when I saw that she wanted the commitment, when we got the commitment, I was like, because I had a cool little team. I had a cool little team, because I'm
I know.
I had a little team. So I told her, I was like, being real, a fake person will say, okay, it's done. But a real person, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have some stragglers. So give me at least 3 months.
Yes.
Because they're going to be people who don't believe we're still here. It's new. So they're going to think, oh, you still with her?
Right.
So, yeah.
So my question for that, and then this is any relationship, and there's two questions. When you're with someone that puts up with everything underneath the sun, which is pretty much kind of bad, do the respect that you have for her lessen? Because it's like, you sitting here and you dealing with all this? How do you... Because there are women that say, no, I'm gonna hold you accountable for what you do. When you're done, then you step to me. But why take her through so much and then say, oh, I know this is the one? Is it because she stayed there?
No, so opposite. I didn't take her through it committed, but dating.
Right.
So I think that's fair game.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
I mean,
That does make sense, because some people actually have people in a relationship.
No.
Like the pastor.
oh,
What?
God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went back to the pastor who bought the $200,000 car.
No,
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
What did that bus go by?
No, the bus station. The whole bus station, girl.
I'm sorry.
I looked at my mom. My mom gives me the news sometimes. I was like, Mom, what pastor?
Pastor, I forgot his name. I'm so pissed at him. The Lamborghini.
Great.
And then he just recently said, oh, I cheated on her. We already knew. Okay, see, I don't even want to go there.
So I don't cheat.
Anyway.
That's the thing. So I don't get in a lot of relationships. I'm like on one hand. And so because loyalty. Say that again. What you say?
I couldn't hold it. I'm so sorry.
I couldn't.
This is what I have to deal with.
Wait.
That's why I come every week.
So we just going to...
No, she said eating, ain't she?
I'm clocking out. I'm going out.
So I look at people do, like, we all live different lives.
Right.
And, a lot of the times, even like a lot of my guy friends will be like, T, like, I can't do what you do. What it is when I get out of a relationship, I stay single for at least 2 to 4 years, because I don't want to go into a new relationship still loving the last one.
Right. Exactly.
So every relationship I've ever been in, I've been completely out of love with the next that I don't have to talk to. So that's why it kind of seems like I'm a dog because of the team, you know, because I recruit the team to make me feel better and get better, so I can find the one I'm gonna be with.
Okay, it's different for teenagers. Like, remember when you said, like, have you ever like lessened your respect for her?
Right.
It's so different. Like, I think that godfathers and uncles, forgive me. I talked to like a couple guys where, you know, they did cheat on me, and they were like. And I tell them, like, my homegirls to be asking me, why am I with you? And I'm like, I'm with you because of da-da-da-da. And they look at me and they be like, why are you still with me? I did this to you, I did that to you, and you still here. Like, why are you still with me? And, you know, it's kind of like the effort that the women put in. Like, maybe eventually one day, like, I'm only 18, so I'm not really looking at it for the long run. But if I like it, then I like it. I want to be here. I like the vibe that we have. I like what you give me. So I feel like
I just don't like the way you treat me.
Exactly.
Right. So that's you keep waiting for him to change. But he don't.
No,
so kick rocks. No.
The third time's a charm.
No. The thing is, that's why the men do what they do, because we don't hold them accountable. And I don't think all men cheat. And I think that there are men out there that want to do right by women and vice versa. That's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, because you know what? Okay, I was a cheater on men. So I never had a guy cheat on me. So how, you know, I wasn't always gay. My life was with men. And, you know, I joke with my mom because I don't know what was wrong, but it was just always a better dude than the one I had. Like, I was I don't know, it's LA. It was always someone finer. Like, I'd be like, you know,
with more money, better cars.
Right. And I feel like I transitioned
at a moment.
I transitioned at the right time. See, when I was dealing with men, they used to give gas money, make sure you need lunch money for the week.
Man.
They don't make them no more. They don't make them no more.
They are rare.
Hair done, everything.
You know, they take you out to eat to make you feel good before you give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the men now expect it. You know, I liked when men used to take me a nice dinner, give me a little toasty, and make me feel good.
Right, before we did what we had to do. Exactly.
Good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what? To be honest, I had to like shut everything down. Like, you know what? I ain't doing it. I don't care. Before I could, you know, find those dudes again. You know, it's the men that we were choosing. Like, it was like, you know, like, oh, okay, you like me? Okay, here we go. We can do this. Right. And not even vetting them and seeing if they're even worthy of your time.
Correct.
You know, so then when you shut down and you're more focused, like you said, you shut down for 4-5 years.
Got to.
Then you can see what the grass
really out
on
there.
Yeah.
The other fish in the sea.
That's what happened.
Like, I think I see
That's what happened. You got focused.
Seeing Nemo, the girl Dory over there. How y'all doing? Oh, crap, it's a clownfish. Run.
Now, I can't tell you, it's not. Now, it's not easy. So, me getting out of relationships, it always happens, and my mom can attest. So, I get out of a relationship, but I'm dealing with people, they don't realize, they just passing time. They are looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we're intimate, I'm in it, you know, I'm in it like we've been in this 5 years strong.
Yeah, that's
you know,
the problem.
And I'm making you
that's the problem. You can't be licking them down or digging them down that good and thinking
it's sex.
I'm just saying. But no, because a lot of women get attached to that. And then what you're saying, because my thing is you don't even have to say, okay, are we going to be in a relationship? If you are digging them down, licking them down the way that you do, they already like, oh no, we together. You can't be doing me like that.
Supposed to be
we can't be doing me like
what happened to casual sex?
No.
So what happened to
what is that? Everybody want to be married.
No.
After we turn 35, everybody want to be married. They ain't trying to date. They ain't trying to have you as their home girl. They like, you know, I'm single, you single. We ain't getting any younger. You know, let's go do this. I'm like, I don't even like you like that.
They're still
going to a break.
We're going to go about to get hot.
Look, we're going into a break. I gotta shut y'all down. We're gonna go into a break. We're gonna check out one of TC's videos, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that video. That's what we're doing today.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
I love you so much, and you make me so happy, and I'm so happy that we're able to spend these past 3 years together. It's been my happiest 3 years ever.
It's been a weird 3 years too, though. I don't know, just things are weird that are happening.
Talk to me.
Well, you're always texting me in the morning, asking me how my day is
going, saying good morning, I love you, babe. You know, it's like, oh my God, how many times do you have to tell somebody you love them throughout the day? It's crazy. You know, and then you're bringing me lunch every day, and you work all these hours and overtime hours, and you buy me stuff, and you send me flowers. It just, and your credit score is good. You paying all your bills on time. It's just, you being stable is making me unstable, and I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. What's your credit score anyway?
800.
Oh my God! Why 800? Why so high? Jesus! It's crazy. It's that shit. You know? And then it's like, how many years did you go to school?
8.
Did you ever take a break in the 8 years?
No.
Who does that shit? Baby, who does that? Nobody goes to school for 8 years straight. You start off at a junior college for 10 years. You earn about 10 to 20 credits, and then you transfer to another junior college, baby. You don't go to school like that. How many degrees do you have? 3 degrees? 800 credit score and 3 degrees? You always showing off, baby. Damn.
Hey, what the fuck you doing up here?
Hey, baby, I'm sorry.
Ain't no hey, baby, man.
You see that? Do you see how he grabbed her neck, baby? He loves her. He loves her.
You are right. You know what? I can do that.
No, you can't, baby.
I can. I promise you, from now on, I'm going to pay all my bills late. You know what? Fuck bills. Huh? How about that, right? Fuck bills.
Do you
know
mean
what?
it, baby?
I would never bring you flowers again. Okay? You know what? Fuck flowers. And if your mama say, hey, come over to the house.
Say no.
I'm going to say, you know what? Fuck that shit. Okay? And yeah, I mean it. And guess what? And you gonna love this.
What?
After every sentence, I'm gonna call you bitch. Huh?
Are you gonna mean it?
I mean it, bitch.
Oh, baby.
Mm-hmm. I love you, bitch. Come here. Yeah, that's fine.
Dang shame,
man,
because it's so true.
I mean it, bitch.
Everybody want the bad guy. Everybody want the bad guy.
Why do we always want the bad guy?
I want the good guy. Tell me you love me. Shit, every single day. I want all that.
You know, I was causing
I want it all.
I got a good guy now. I'm used to dating the bad guy. The little rough me up. The little don't call me baby every other sentence. The little I'm not gonna say I love you every other day. I used to have that. Now I got it every single hour.
Good.
How'd you sleep? I slept 2 hours ago. What did you eat? You asked me that 10 minutes ago. What are you doing today? You asked me that this morning.
Right.
Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, are you calling again?
leave me alone.
And then when he ain't doing it no more, you be like, dang, I
Wait,
missed
where he
that.
at?
What's going
Where'd
on?
you
Why you
go?
don't do what you do?
What happened?
It's
Like
a
you
change.
used to.
Why did it change? Why did it change?
That's why you replace.
You know what?
You know what?
Okay. Hey,
She always got the court side. She got him right there waiting.
It's a shame that nobody on this stage was like, "Oh, she is wrong." Like, yeah,
Right.
That's a dang shame. Why do we want the bad guy? Why
I don't want
can't
the
we
bad
just,
guy.
have that nice, clean, hey, baby, dude?
I like that.
You, Haley, go.
Go, Haley.
My turn. Okay, look. So I think conspiracy theory.
Uh-oh.
Conspiracy theory. This is what we're working with.
Look, already look at me here. Look, I think because for those women who are not really like 100% ready for a relationship, they want a dude where they can have a guy where they can be like, okay, I'm ready to be with him. So they come up with some crap to be like, you do this too much and I don't be with you. So they have the bad guys to the bad stuff to the bad guy.
Right.
But since most guys are too perfect for you in a too perfect relationship and you want out, then you can't really be out because there's nothing wrong with them.
I don't even think it's a be out.
Yeah,
I think it's just a balance.
It's definitely a balance. And in the individual, because I'm not a liar. And that's what's always, and the funny thing, that has made people fall in love with me even more. I'm the likable asshole.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And it's been that
that
way all my life, with men too. And my mom could tell, oh my God, my mom could tell you, I got a guy now claiming he's my daughter's father, and I dated him. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Child support.
No, you're not.
Child support, man.
go. People don't let go. But when it came to men, I like the guys that were my side pieces better than the dudes that I was in the relationship with.
Wow.
That's because you have a better relationship. Have you noticed, and as I could ask you guys, have you noticed your homie lover friends, the talks and the confidence and the security versus you get in a relationship with someone and you're a little bit more reserved because then you don't know if you're going to get in trouble for saying the truth.
Right.
But to the dude that you could tell everything to.
Yeah.
Great sex, great everything.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I had teams. That's why I've had more teams than relationships. I've had more teams than relationships. Because it works better for me.
Well, hey. So she's worked. Right. What's wrong with the open relationship then? So, what the hell is going on? Why not just have the open relationship then? If that's what it is.
Well, because, the thing is, I take, like I said, if I'm in the relationship, cool. Then we're in the relationship. But, like I said, when I'm single as fuck. Like you have to how I will commit is when the person I really like the most out of everybody's like, fuck it, TC, I can't. I'll be like, okay, wait. So you want to do it now, right? Okay, I didn't know you were going to
that ultimatum right there. Because we're not even an ultimatum. Because renegotiate. Let's renegotiate this contract.
You know what it is? Relationships are a lot of work.
Yes.
And I'm busy as hell. You know? And so now I got to balance your feelings and your needs and everything else with everything else that I have to do in the course of a day. For me, it's annoying as hell when I got this to do over here, but you want to talk to me and I got to do this right now. But you want to talk and cupcake and talk about your day and your feelings and all that shit. I'm just not right here because I got stuff to do.
I have this problem where most dudes feel more like they have a lot more emotions, a lot more feelings, a lot more love than I do.
That's why I transition.
I don't have that. I don't know, what
you said. That's why she transitioned.
What does that mean? I love you.
But see,
that's the new man.
Okay,
I didn't date. See, the men when I was dating men,
they didn't show all that.
They wasn't and I never dated the metrosexual. Honestly, even now, if I was straight, I wouldn't date a metrosexual. I would never date a guy with a Yorkshire Terrier and cuddling.
Well, I need to do the Manny Petty.
Yeah, I need to do it with a Rottweiler with a homemade chain.
You gotta get his eyebrows done.
I need a pit bull. I want you to.
Oh my God!
The arch, and the lines.
Yes. When your eyebrows are looking better than mine, nigga. What the? Wait a minute. Like, who do you go to? First off,
that's the extreme. That is the extreme. But a man.
I need you to call me cuz when we argue. Don't say bad.
No, cuz check this out. Look.
Yeah, call me cuz when we argue.
Bruh, baby, I love you.
Yeah, you feel me?
I made a mistake.
Bro, I love you too, blood. You feel me?
No, you about to not. You're not going to call me bruh or cuz.
I don't want Ralph Tresvant.
I'm from Carson.
I don't want Ralph Tresvant.
Bobby
and
Brown.
I don't want Drake.
That's
all in your
crazy.
feelings.
I want a Jason Taylor. Give me the game. I'm cool with the game.
You know what?
The game is
the game that be showing his penis on Instagram all the time. Oh, that's what it is.
There's the balance. The balance.
But you know what? The good men that do everything that we say we want, they're in the friend zone. They put them in the friend zone. So it's crazy. And then you look for the man that want to beat you, slap you, cheat with all your friends, and take your money and drive your car around. That's BS. So the good guy is the people that we actually really need to be dealing with. And if he's able to express his feelings, you need to be like, okay.
Can we argue once in a while?
Yes, argue. But we don't need the arched eyebrows and nails done and stuff like that because of everything that we want from men that we keep complaining about. Then you don't even want to deal with them. You put them in the friend zone. You just put them for them to do everything that you want them to do. But the man that's not doing what you want them to do, or you giving them all that love, you so damn loyal to the one that's cheating with your mama and shit. That's BS.
Yeah,
it's BS, and that's what. Yes,
I'm gonna really fight.
Man, I'm just saying there are good men out there, and they do express.
And I've had some
their
good
feelings,
men.
and they should. They should be telling you, "I love you." How you doing? And checking on you.
Hey,
They crazy. crazy.
Yeah.
So, TC, what's going on with you?
Why?
Hey, Grace. Tell us.
Old girl could have worn some Grammy pills.
This is what I have to do.
Let me call you honey.
I can wear the worn out wig.
What you want? You want synthetic? Bounce up or poof?
Bounce up.
I can do bloomers.
They crazy. TC, this is what we do. This is what we do, TC, every day.
We're going to go to the next video. We'll be right back. We'll keep this going.
Oh, mama.
Oh, snap, baby. Damn, look at this sea biscuit motherfucker right here. Oh, shit. Motherfucker, wait. Nice to meet you, Craig. All right. How you doing? I like these. Oh, no. This is good. Yeah, one word. Wait. Look, is that a gumpy?
This nigga got curly hair, girl.
That's a nice haircut. No, tell her you call her back. That's not even, I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't product. So you,
Look at his feet.
what's going on? Oh, we're not singing. We just, you never played Pac-Man. Oh, how you open a banana though? Do you open it from right here? I'm sorry. I was just like, hey, we all right. Here you go. Right. Wait. Just like I said, I like that.
Is your titty all on me?
I'm sorry, do you want it off? Do you want me to take it off? Because I can take it off.
But then I can put it right back on.
But you want me to, or did you want me to put it back on? Bring your phone though. Did you want it off or do you want it
Your
back on?
emails is disrespectful.
I'm just asking, do you want it on or do you, okay. What's your phone number?
555.
555, nigga, we're not in a movie.
What you want to make one?
You want to make movies? You want to make a movie with the banana? Make a movie about that booty with the bananas? Make a movie about that booty? You want to make a movie? What about the banana though? Why you running? Why you scared?
Hi, Melrose.
What up, Mel? What up, Johnny?
Y'all ladies is disrespectful.
Y'all disrespectful. Why you got to put the titties all over?
Get your titty off me.
You want it on? You want it off?
I remember them days.
She said,
Men are as disrespectful. They're not that bold. I don't experience that much. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
Put some drinks on them. Yeah, okay.
I was going to realize, like, lady, for real?
Yeah, they do.
For real?
And that's why that skit was what if women did the shit men do?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot what about the X-ray vision men who, when you talking to them, they automatically go to the titties?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and you like you ever meet a man who's just looking at you through where you just like, God.
I put my titties out there for that. Men are visual, that's what it is. Hey.
Pornhub.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear her talk about the group? How she get down? Yeah. Dang, they gotta get fired soon.
Wait, I got it back. No, your porn site gonna be called Black Storm. That's exactly what it's gonna be called. I'm tripping. Go ahead though. I'm making money off of this.
I need to talk to you later though. Seriously. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not with them. So, TC, thank you. Let's get into you. So, are you from LA?
Yeah. Well, yeah. From LA, lived in Inland Empire for a little bit, but came back to LA. I can't leave LA.
Okay,
why not?
I love LA. LA, everything, I'm a city girl, and everything is in LA. Everything.
So if I say go explore your horizons, you have to pick 3 places you would go out of LA. If you really
I'm coming
had to
back
leave.
though.
Yes.
Okay, so I will visit out of the U.S. or in the U.S.
Either or.
I actually want to go out of the U.S., like Italy, France. Like, I actually want to go to Europe. That's it. I have no desire to go to Asia.
Really?
That's fine.
I have no desire
that's where your money is,
to
though,
go.
right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's where your comedy dollars are.
I mean, well, now if you ask me, Asia, call me. Just. Europe right now is like the one place I want to go to. Yeah.
How'd you get started in comedy?
So I've always dibbled and dabbled, and I've always been me, you know.
Right.
But I wanted to wait till my daughter was at least at an age where me being gone wasn't too much on her. So
I did the same thing.
Yeah. So finally, when she got to an age, like in elementary school, and she knew who mommy, and she could call me, FaceTime me everywhere I'm at, then I knew I was on. I could do it. You know what I mean? But I couldn't do it. And then I was going through a divorce when she was about 1 and 2, and so I couldn't really, go into it, and have that used against me in court, so, but yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
So, committed, going on 5 years.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, other than the relationship stuff, what type of stuff do you talk about in your comedy?
Everything. Mm-hmm. And the thing about, it's funny, I came into something that I never expected, so I get a lot of flack. I've gotten negative reviews from the gay community because I don't do gay comedy.
Right.
And that's because I wasn't always gay.
Right.
Right.
And so I'm not going to pigeonhole myself into a situation that it's not me. I've had a lot of dick in my life, and it was good dick too. I didn't start messing with women because I was hurt or... some people be like, "What happened, TC? Oh my God, what'd he do?
Right.
Who touched you?" Nobody. It's just, that was just my choice. Like, I went that way. So I have so much in life to talk about. Mm-hmm. I have yet to tell a political joke.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just, I got so much other shit that's funny that I don't need to be on Donald Trump. I don't need to, I don't need to be that, not saying I won't ever, but just, I got other stuff to do.
Right.
Let's talk about, it's way
It's a lot of material out there.
Way funnier than, you know what I'm saying?
Is.
So, yeah, I eat, sleep, and breathe comedy, though.
I don't think I met not one comedian who hasn't talked about politics or the LGBT community. So, for that, I applaud you.
Mm-hmm.
So for, oh my God, ow.
You okay?
No, ouch. So as far as comedy, you know, so like, how far do you want to go for comedy, like in your future wise? Are you gonna take this to movies? You're gonna take this to?
So that's the deal. I mean, for any comic, ideally, we want to retire as an entertainer, of course. So yeah, of course, doing movies and everything, but I'll never leave comedy. Like comedy, I don't care how far I get, how famous. One thing I do like about Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, they always came back to comedy after doing a couple movies because that's the bread and butter. And why I reference them and I didn't reference newer comics is because they did full 2-hour comedy shows, not 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Not dogging anybody that is just doing that, but I want to be like, I want my special to be like a movie. Yeah. Right. You know, I want to do that 1.5, 2-hour comedy. And that's what I love, you know? That's and so, cool. Yeah.
Okay. So you're acting too. If you had to choose a director that you really wanted to work with, who would it be?
Who did The Godfather? Is that Francis Ford Coppola? Who did The Godfather? Who made those? Is that Francis?
Yeah. Why?
Just because of the detail and how much, you know, he made actors act. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, his movie, nothing electronic, nothing digital. Like, this has been in the days where you got paid this, okay, you become this character. Right. You know what I mean? And so there are certain directors that still hold actors accountable for acting. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that would be Francis Ford Coppola would be someone I'd want to work with because I do
3 hours long.
Yes.
Right.
They are pretty lengthy.
Yeah, they are. But still, the writing, the detail that goes into
it holds your attention, but it's still long.
It's right. So I'm saying like 2 hours, maybe.
Right. Wow. Can we do two? Can we do two?
Yeah. With the comedians, who do you think, as far as all of the comedians, old and new, who do you think is overrated and underrated?
Oh, don't get her in trouble.
Oh, that's pretty good.
She never lies.
I don't lie. That's why
I never lie.
So underrated. So okay, I guess we're gonna go with known people already. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Just straight dead air.
Right.
Well, because you know,
gotta stuck her on that one.
It's hard to say because...
How do you feel about Tiffany Haddish?
I was thinking she's underrated. I was, actually.
Before or after she bombed?
I think Tiffany, I think
we're oversaturated with Tiffany. So I'm saying, what do you think about? Do you think she's overrated, underrated?
I think this, and it's no shade at all. But I know when Tiffany, the movie blew her up, Girls Trip. I do think she thought she was going to be the black girl to get the Netflix deal. Mm-hmm. I knew she wasn't because she is not that diverse to me.
Right.
And I hope nobody gets mad because I know we've performed and we've, done the shows locally, but she's not diverse.
It's like you said, she's typecast.
Yes.
And most of her roles are pretty much the same girl.
Yeah. It's a certain...
She ready.
Yeah. Right. And then...
to do the same role.
The hosting, when she hosted MTV, and then the feedback, and it was a lot of negative feedback, like, why do you have to... But I do think overrated... She probably thought, and a lot of people thought, she would be the black girl to get the Netflix deal. I knew she wasn't.
Right.
It can't be that. It has to be the black girl that can appeal to every race.
Yeah.
That's relatable,
Right.
And so, overrated, okay.
Okay.
Tiffany, okay. Okay. But not in a bad way. I don't mean it.
It's your opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions.
Yeah. Not saying the comedy's bad. It's just... and then now, I was at the Savoy when she was here, did the show. Mm-hmm. And she didn't get booed, but, it was a lot of comics in the back that were like, tell a joke. And it's like,
I was there. I think that was the second time she was there because I didn't see you. So the first time that she was there, I was less than impressed.
Something happened. Wow. Something happened when the movie... It's crazy because it's like ever since the fame came, I haven't seen one good show.
Mm-hmm. Does she not do good stand-up comedy? Is that what it is? Like...
I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that publicly.
Like, is she...
she said...
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. I need to know. Because of her most...
What's your opinion?
Well, her most recent show, as we all know, it bombed. And, people were leaving, and they said she was all over the stage with her drink. Right. So do you think they left because of the way that she delivered her, her...
She wasn't really talking about anything.
Well, she wasn't drinking on the other shows out here. And it's just, right now, I think she... But she did tell a fellow comic that night of... that she's like, she's more into the movies now. Mm-hmm. For that, I can respect that.
Right.
You went into a new field and you like it better, so you don't have this passion anymore.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Jamie Foxx did it, Martin did it. Martin still do his part.
They're on a whole nother level. Yeah.
But
they're on a whole nother level.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not mad at her. I'm proud of her, as a matter of fact.
I think they put too much pressure. Some people can't handle the pressure, I think.
Yeah.
I think they build her up so high that now she feels like she has to just outdo every time, and then there's nothing. Because how often can you talk about where you came from and you did this? You got to have new material.
New material's big.
You got to have new material. Yeah. So,
and it's not easy.
And I'm no comedian. I try to be, but hey.
Yeah.
I'm just funny. I'm goofy.
Really?
I think I'm underrated.
You think you're underrated?
Well, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So I used to ask this question all the time because I just want to know. So if you had the opportunity to host any of the award shows,
go ahead.
Which one would it be?
Any award show, I would want to start with the Emmys because the Emmys is fun.
Yeah,
like it's not the Oscars is super formal, and you got to use 8 and 10 letter words if you're not in a conundrum, if you're not feeling. But the Emmys, it's like it's different. It's so chill. It's the TV people are just like, hey, Yeah. So I would like to do the Emmys first if I could. If that was my choice. Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Give me the BET or the Emmy or the MTV Music Awards because I like music, and then they give you so much creative freedom with the little skits and stuff. I like fun. I want to laugh and just act a fool.
Put me on the VMAs. We're going up. Oh, the Video Music Awards is so colorful. The music is great. The music is... If you watching this, everybody, Haley B on the VMA and 106 Park. I'm bringing 106 Park back too. I'm not playing games.
I'm not playing games.
So serious.
It needs to come back. We're bringing it back.
Because like on TV, you don't get music anymore. The music you get is on the music channel.
Yeah.
And then unless you're watching a reality TV show and the music just pops up. No, I want a channel where I can tune in and I can watch the music videos today. Listen to the music, not just on the radio.
Okay.
Like, I want the kids. Remember when they used to dance on TV?
Oh, my God, yes.
Have my own little soul train. Here we go.
I'm not with her right now.
Right.
So what do you have coming up? What are you working on now?
So I'm working on a couple little projects. I got a new little short film that I'm going to start doing next week. I'm going to be working with Kevin again. He just released his movie 98 Problems, you know. So I'm going to be doing something with him next week. I'll be at the Ontario Improv in a week. I'll be... Check my Instagram and Facebook because
that's what you say.
You don't always remember.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it happens.
Yeah, like
tell us. Okay, we about to end the show, but tell us real quick about Workout Girl.
Workout Girl is a character I created, and she's basically a workout fanatic with all the wrong advice. And what it came from was Jackass. So I made Workout Girl a female Jackass. So any of those videos I've shot and any of the people in there, none of them knew. Like, so we randomly did it.
Right.
So if you log on and watch Workout Girl, there's parts where I'm at the beach and I'm just, people are riding their bikes, minding their business, but then I start racing them. All of a sudden, or I start, a guy was minding his own business in the park, working out one day, and I was like, what you doing? What you doing? Like, I'm just, so Workout Girl is Jackass, but just modern day, and much more fun, and she doesn't hurt herself like that.
Right.
Where did you get the energy to run next to the bike?
Tell the people where to find you.
You can find me on every social platform under TC Comedian.
Lala, take us out.
This your girl Lala. Again, you can catch us on MCK Loose Lip Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And again, we do have this group where we get down nasty and dirty. And we talk about everything. All right?
And Lala hashtagging
Pornhub.
Haley B.
I'm not a part of that group. Find me on Instagram at HayHay.6, HAIHAI.6, and on Facebook at Haley-Bell, BALE, not BELL, like the princess, Lindsay. Yeah.
Poetess, bring up that flyer for, do you have it? The one you're hosting?
Tonight?
The Pop Lockers is June 23rd. It's going to be at the J Spot Comedy Club.
Tonight?
What's this? January. Thank you. You go, girl. January 23rd at the J Spot. Pop Lockers reunion.
Yes.
There is a tribute to Boogaloo Shrimp.
Yes.
Our very own The Poetess is hosting, so make sure you check it out. You can find all the information on our Instagram page or on our MCK's Loose Lip Show page. I'm your girl, MCK, EMISSYK. We up out of here, 2 fingers and a biscuit.
Bye. She was locking it.
Missy Show. Missy Show. Missy Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news, movie, TV, radio, here we go. Hey, it's Missy K. Hey, it's Missy K. Her beauty and passion, talk music, fashion, loose lips, red cup, love Joe. She's always on Facebook, Instagram, taking calls on the telephone, sexy if you say so. It's the Missy K Show.